現在、MLB の FA、フリーエージェントとして大きな注目を浴びている大谷翔平。大谷に対する契約候補として、5億ドルを超える大型契約が噂されており、次の球団移籍について多くの議論が行われています。エンゼルスの新監督ロン・ワシントン氏は大谷の残留を望んでいますが、もちろん競争は激しい状況。その中で、ワールドシリーズを制したレンジャーズは、
リーグで一度もポストシーズンを戦ったことがない大谷を、より高みへと連れて行けるかもしれない。
とされ、大谷の移籍候補となっています。そんな中、29日に大谷マニアとして知られる米専門局、FOX スポーツのアナリスト、ベン・バーランダー氏が自身のポッドキャスト番組で、大谷の移籍先について議論し、
大谷はもうテキサスで決まりだ。
と断言し、その理由についても話してくれていましたので、日本語字幕付きでご紹介していきます。
All right, let's move on to my favorite segment this week in Shohei Ohtani news, where throughout the offseason, what we're going to do is take a particular team and talk about why Shohei Ohtani could sign with that team and why it might or might not make sense.
So let's get started with the defending champs, the Texas Rangers. Why would this be a good landing spot for Shohei Ohtani?
Well, I do think there's quite a few reasons that this makes sense if you're Shohei Ohtani. What have we heard over and over and over? He wants to win.
Yeah.
Well, this seems kind of obvious, right?
Yeah.
They're the defending champs. They're not really going anywhere. They've got their guys signed up. Their middle infield, the key cogs of this team are under contract for a long, long time there in Texas. So the defending champs, they're ready to win. They are a winner. Shohei watched them in the playoffs. Just go on and raise the trophy. That's what he wants, right?
Yeah.
He wants to win a World Series. So one is the fact that they are the defending champs. You can see, you saw the parade
500
here.
to 700,000 fans in attendance is what they said.
Yeah, that's a lot of fans.
That's insane.
So you know he sees all of this stuff, and you know he wants to be a part of a winner. So number one to me is that the Rangers are the defending champs, and obviously that could make sense. Next, they have the money to do it.
Can they?
They absolutely
They just paid
can.
so many guys.
Well, yes, but by what I mean by they have the money to do it is that they have an ownership that's willing to spend the money.
Yep.
And that's what they have made very clear. So the current payroll is projected under the tax threshold, actually, which not every team can say that right now. So they do have money that they could spend, but this is also a team and an ownership that I don't think is going to be pissed off or unwilling to go over that tax threshold. So I do think they could do it. I absolutely think they can afford it, and I think they have an ownership group or an owner that is absolutely willing to go out and get Shohei Ohtani. Next for me, Alex, the third reason why they could sign Shohei Ohtani is because it makes sense in the short term and the long term.
Explain.
Well, short term's kind of obvious, right? They have World Series champions. You have a team that has a great lineup right now. Here's the potential lineup. If you're watching, look at this insane lineup.
Yep.
Marcus Semien, Corey Seager, Shohei Ohtani, Adolis Garcia, Evan Carter, Jonah Heim, Nathaniel Lowe, Josh Young, Leody Taveras. Well, that's all the short term you need.
That's a World Series winning lineup.
You can't look at that lineup and say, well, short term for the Rangers ain't looking good.
Yeah.
No, you kidding me? That's insane. Long term, it also makes sense. Some guys in this lineup signed up. Corey Seager is going to be there for a long time. Evan Carter, super young and exciting. But other than that, this rotation that next year has Max Scherzer, well, he has one more year. And then who's to say what's going to happen with Max Scherzer? Well, Shohei is not going to pitch next year. But the year after that, guess who needs another pitcher? The Texas Rangers.
Yeah.
And he will be the perfect fit into that rotation. So there's just a lot of reasons. I think this makes a ton of sense. The short-term lineup, the long-term rotation. Again, next year, you'll have Max Scherzer, but there's question marks of when a return might be with Jacob deGrom, if we'll see him on the mound. Well, guess what? Long-term. Imagine a rotation with Jacob deGrom and Shohei Ohtani 1 and 2 in the starting rotation with a good lineup that has Corey Seager in there, that has Shohei in there, that has Evan Carter in there. I love Evan Carter. That kid's going to be an absolute stud. He's 21 years old, doing historic things in the playoffs. So the Rangers are set up for the here and now to win. Obviously, we just saw them do it. And next year, they're going to be there as well. But if you go and sign Shohei Ohtani, it also makes a ton of sense for the long term as well, Alex.
So is there any reason you don't see Ohtani being a fit here?
Well, it's Texas.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
it. My heart of hearts doesn't see Shohei in Texas.
Yeah.
But for the team, the roster, everything there, that makes a ton of sense.
Okay.
And then there's the aspect of what they are losing some pieces. Jordan Montgomery is going to be gone, so they're going to need pitching. I know he's not pitching next year, but again, 2 years
the
from now,
long term.
the next season,
Yeah.
he's there in a rotation with potentially DeGrom and Eovaldi and just ready to dominate. So long term, it makes sense. Short term, it makes sense. There are some, obviously, geographical location. I don't think I don't know this for a fact, but I don't think in his heart of hearts, Shohei is thinking, yes, Texas, that's where I want to be. But I do think he's prioritizing winning over geographical location, as much has come out this offseason. If you want to win, well, the Texas Rangers are ready to win.
What would you grade this landing spot, the possibility of this landing spot?
So if I were to grade this landing spot for Shohei, there's so many reasons to give this an A.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give it a B+ because of the location. I personally don't see Shohei ending up. I don't see Texas being the answer and where he ends up. But again, this is why it's a B+, because everything else makes sense.
Yeah.
The team, the lineup, the roster, the way that the starting rotation is set up.
This year to next year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This year to next year. The way that's all set up. It's meant for Shohei.
Yeah.
Come in, you get this lineup next year, this lineup that just won a World Series without Shohei Ohtani. You get to plug him right in there. A guy that hit 300 with an OPS over 1,000 and a WAR of 10 last year. You get to just plug that into your lineup. And then the year following, when you lose Max Scherzer, you add Shohei Ohtani, the perfect fit. It makes a ton of sense. That's an A+ fit. But overall, I will give the Texas Rangers a B+ as the best fit for Shohei Ohtani.
I'm excited to go through these each week, and we're going to pick one of the top teams every week that Shohei Ohtani is rumored, or there's the conversation, and there's a thought of where he could land. So this is going to be fun. Also, like when he's actually going to land in a spot.
He could sign tomorrow,
He could.
and then this
Nobody
segment will
knows.
not.
And then nobody knows.
Then we won't do it
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah. So, yeah.
We will see.
Shohei Ohtani watch is what we're on during the
But this week in
offseason.
Ohtani News, we'll be back next week with another team and why that makes sense for Shohei Ohtani to potentially sign there.
また、レンジャーズのサイ・ヤング賞3度受賞の先発右腕、マックス・シャーザー投手も大谷へのメッセージを伝えており、
お金は素晴らしいが、勝つことはもっと良いことだ。勝ちたければ、レンジャーズ移籍はお金よりも良いと約束します。
と述べています。エンゼルスと同じア・リーグ西地区に所属するレンジャーズは、今季地区2位からプレーオフに進出し、初めてワールドシリーズを制覇しました。チームは固定の DH が不在であり、大谷の移籍が実現すれば、シーガー、セミエン、ガルシアなどの強力な打線にさらなる厚みが加わり、投手陣もシャーザー、デグロムなどと共に強力な先発陣を形成する可能性があることから、大谷の獲得に対する期待が高まっています。シャーザーの来季の年俸は$4333万で、現時点ではメジャーリーグで最も高額です。彼が訴えるお金よりも勝利に対する期待が果たされるのか、大谷翔平の次なるステップがどの球団で進展するかについて、野球ファンやメディアは今後も注目し続けることでしょう。これからも大谷の活躍から目が離せません。皆様からのコメントもお待ちしております。